There's a lot of talk about this one. A lot of reviews going on. So what am I talking about? Oh, Grandad 114 single barrel. Are you ready? I know I am. Let's go. Welcome back to Old Fashioned Ways. I'm Doc Martinez, and I've been hearing a lot of good things about this. Some, kind of balanced, some, but I've not heard anything negative yet. And when I was, just starting off, I used to love Old Grandad 114. There used to be a drink I used to make with it that was perfect, especially like right now that we're getting hot. There is a drink that was perfect for it. And who knows, maybe I'll do a video on that drink again. It's been a moment since I've done that. But I wanted to try this because I keep hearing some good things about it. And I wanted to try it for myself and compare it, just to see what it's like, see if it brings back any memories of Old Grandad. So let me get a glass out and let's pour some out. Oh, very nice, very nice. Love that sound. So let me get everything set up and we'll be right back. All right, so I have it all set up. Let's talk a little bit about this bottle, right? So it's Old Grandad single barrel, aged 7 years, and of course 114 proof. Lot number 001, high rye mash bill, and made in Claremont, Kentucky. Nothing more on the back, and these have been coming out just recently. There's been a lot of good reviews on it, and I enjoyed Old Grandad. I did. It's been a moment since I've had Old Grandad 114. But actually, Old Grandad Bottle and Bond makes a hell of an old fashioned. So I think I'm going to make an old fashioned with this one this week. I think this week, this is going to be my old fashioned from here. Come up with some good ideas, I think. We're here for a review. So let's get into that. Let's jump into that review and just look at that. But I just wanted to show you, look at this bottle. Look how dark that is. 7 years, 114 proof. And that is just dark, dark, dark on the glass. Nice color as well. Doesn't look as dark in the glass, but it is a very, very nice color. Let's see, how does that stick? Ooh, starting to come down now. Pretty tight legs. It's kind of coming down almost as individual. As a single unit coming down, and it's going down just kind of slowly all together. So that looks like nice viscosity on the glass, and that always makes me excited, So let's go in for that first part. Let's go in for some aroma. Ooh, this smells. That was interesting. That first smell kind of reminded me of a beer. That was so weird. It's kind of gone away, but that first initial one kind of reminded me of like a beer yeasty kind of smell. It's kind of still there. It's kind of still lingering there in the background. Nose, besides that beer, so if I smell the top, there's not a lot there. When I smell the bottom, that yeasty beer kind of smell keeps coming to me. That's interesting that this smells almost more like a beer to me than it does a whiskey. There's a little bit of sweetness in there. A little bit of, that was very little. At the end, there was a little bit of kind of an orange peel kind of smell, but not a lot going on. The aroma's not a lot there. I'm gonna give that aroma a 6. That's kind of disappointing. I was expecting a little bit more from the nose, but know what? Grandad 114. I don't think I ever nosed that. I've never done a review on it, so I don't think I ever nosed it. So hopefully the flavor's better. Let's see how it is on the palate. A lot more flavor on that palate. High rye for sure. You get some of those like fruitiness. That orange is coming through more on that. A little bit of spiciness. You're feeling that 114 in there. But it's a little bit spicy, a little bit of spicy notes in the beginning, that sweetness, that fruitiness, the citrus notes come through pretty quickly. And then it goes. So for flavors, it's all right. That first taste was all right. I can't wait to get in the second one. I'm going to leave it in the mouth a little bit longer, let it sit there. But for the flavors, I'm going to give that 6.8. Complexity, just going for that complexity. All right. Second flavor, a lot more over the tongue, a lot more over the roof of the mouth. That citrus, kind of citrus peel note is coming through. A little bit more spiciness on that. A tiny bit of sweetness at the end. Kind of reminds me of actually coming in my head right now, like a peach, like those peach hard candies. There's like a peachy hard candy taste to the back of this, which I've never gotten before. So I think that's kind of weird. That's something unique, maybe because of this. They are single barrel, so maybe the single barrel kind of has that hint of caramel, but not. I'm pulling that. Like I'm really trying to dig in there, and that it's so small that I didn't get on the first sip. I got a hint of it here, so very minimum. I'm hoping as I drink this more, I'm gonna start tasting more of those notes. Complexity on this, it's just a little bit above average, so I'm gonna give that a 6.8 as well. Mouthfeel. Let's go for that mouthfeel. So tip of the palate, spicy. Mid palate, it stays there. Roof of the mouth, not much going on there. A little bit drying on that one. A little bit of a hug, but not a very big hug on that. But the mouthfeel is okay. It does hug the middle of the mouth, but other than that, really all the rest of it kind of fades kind of quickly. Nothing on the roof, and as I said, the hug is very minimal on this one. So mouthfeel for this one, I'm gonna give it a 7. Finish. I'm going for that finish. The finish, you know, all those flavors are there. The spiciness still hits you. You're tasting that 114. That 114 is coming through all the way. 7 years is nice that it at least has some age to it. A little bit of that oakiness, a little bit of that tannicness in the back. So it does a little bit of that drying, a little bit of oakiness that you're gonna get. The citrus is nice and strong up front. There's a little bit of that high rye taste is nice. And I do like high rye. So you're getting some of that, a little bit of some like grainy notes in the middle there. Finish, actually, it's still there. I mean, it's lingering. It's not like very strong, but it's still there. So that finish keeps going on for a little while. Actually, that finish, I kind of like that this finish is lasting longer than I had anticipated in the beginning. So for that finish, I'm actually going to give that a 7.5. What'd I buy again? I believe it was like, what are these, 55, 60 bucks, right? Something like that. I'll verify and I'll put it on the screen if I'm wrong. But for that price, actually, it's not bad. I'm glad I have one on the shelf. Would I buy a second one? I'm not too sure. The only reason I kind of want to is because they are single barrels. So I'd like to get one from somewhere else and have somebody send me a single barrel from somewhere else so I can try it and compare the two. I think it'd be fun to kind of do this and do another one and maybe add the regular old Grandad in here as well. Do a blind with that. So I think I'm gonna hunt one more because the price is not terrible. It's not like something that's gonna be like, oh my god, I can't believe I paid that much for it again. So overall, I would buy again, but I'm going to keep that at about a 6.5. So overall for me, this got 40.3. Not a great score, but I mean, it is old Grandad. So, I mean, it's, you know, it's not something that, you know, everybody's chasing. It is single barrel 7 years. I think it's good for what it is. Price wise, kind of right in that price point. I think that's not too bad of a price point. As I said, I do want to try a few more, but 40.3. So I think it's worth trying. Try it with a friend first. Maybe split a bottle with a friend. And then, I think it'd be fun to make a cocktail out of it. I think it's going to make a hellacious old fashioned. I think there's enough flavor in here for that. So, interesting. I can see what the hype's about. I can see where those people were kind of on the fence about it. I'm kind of on the fence about it as well. But at the same time, I haven't had an old Grandad in a long time. Old Grandad 114. And it's making me want to compare it. But it's also making me want to compare it to another single barrel as well. So, you know what? It got my attention. I like it enough to at least buy one more to compare, but I think it's going to make a great cocktail. So we'll see. All right, my friends. Thank you for joining me on another journey down my whiskey rabbit hole. To our next journey, my friends. Cheers.